Whether you're in Buckhorn or Grand Falls or Nunavut, there are people there who say, I'm not going to vote because they're all the same. All those parties are the same. They get in there and they just spend, spend, spend. Michael Diamond is a strategist, a smart politician. He's a business person. He's also a conservative. So I put the question to you. It seems true. Whether it's the conservatives who get in or the liberals who get in, they all just start spending like crazy.
Look,
can you differ with that?
Look, I think if you look at the trajectory that Stephen Harper was taking Canada on and where Justin Trudeau has taken us, Justin Trudeau undid some very good programs. Stephen Harper's the enhancement to the tax-free savings account, for example, which right now just seems like such a no-brainer when we're facing
wait, Michael, those are good programs you're talking about. I'm talking about governments out there spending on stuff, not just little programs, out there spending like crazy on social programs.
Well, look, I think, if you look at it, it's how is the money being spent? So if you look at the previous Liberal government here in Ontario, they were sure spending money. They were spending money on hiring more public servants.
And your Conservative government in Ontario has spent more. Part of it is COVID, but they have spent more than the Liberals.
The Liberals were closing hospitals prior to a public health crisis. It seems like a pretty bad idea now. They weren't making the investments into long-term care, so people were not getting the care they need. We were having people living in facilities that were on air conditioned. So yes, Doug Ford is spending more money to get people the services they need because he's spending the money wisely. That's what people want to see.
He said he was not going to spend.
No, he never said that. He said that
he said when he was elected, he said, this is Ford Nation. We're going to go out there and spend government like those darn liberals.
He said he was going to stop sending money from Ontario collected through cap and trade to California to build bike lanes. He wasn't going to waste Ontarians' money. I don't think anyone who I know would think that investing to make sure that long-term care facilities have air conditioning is a waste of money.
Well,
I don't think hiring to train more nurses at a time where we have healthcare human resource problems is a waste of money. So it's
not,
how
but
are you wasting the money?
Other stupid spending, a lot of it that the Liberals had before, that hasn't stopped.
I think
he hasn't been cutting it back because he gets in there and you get like the bureaucrats. And even the journalists now are saying, oh, he got so smart because he's still spending.
I've never heard journalists say that he's still...
It's the last election. He was not there like the troglodyte of the first election was elected. He is now middle of the road, still spending, so we like him.
Well, I think he's investing into healthcare, which is absolutely needed. We've been talking about that for a long time.
What about the other stuff, though? You know what I'm getting at? Those other programs that the government wastes.
Name one.
Any government, they have
name a specific program in Ontario.
The programs they're dealing with new highways that are not to be built for another 40 years.
Doug Ford's building highways. We need highways.
We need highways, but there's other ones they're planning on. You know that they're spending money like crazy on stuff that is not a direct benefit to citizens.
I'm waiting for an exact, specific example, though.
Well, that's a very good question. I'm not prepared to answer that right now, but you know that they're there.
I don't.
In every government. How about the Liberal government, the federal Liberal government?
Oh, the federal Liberal government. They've wasted $2 billion on Phoenix. They're going to waste how many hundreds of millions in buying?
They're going
to be buying back. They're going to be wasting money to buying back legally owned guns.
We have to shut this down. It's over 3 minutes. Michael Diamond, always good. 3 minutes. If you did not know that the red ensign, formerly Canada's flag, has now been labeled by the Canadian government a symbol of hate, and they're sending that to all the students, then press subscribe and PayPal and learn more.